30 years ago, Earth was about to experience a change that would shake the foundations of society in a very odd way one could imagine. A humongous meteorite fell from space and landed dead center in the North Atlantic Ocean and began to produce tiny spores that would spread worldwide. An expedition team of Texas University students embarked towards the meteor to collect the spores for scientific research and to determine what they are. Whilst investigating the site, one of the scientists' masks was stolen by a seagull. The young man held his nose and mouth shut, so no spores could enter his body. The young man was shipped off to the nearest hospital where he would receive an X-ray to find any spores inside his body and if they were deadly to him. But upon investigation, doctors could not find an ounce of spores on his X-rays and deemed him clean. The young man sighed in relief that he was fine. In fact, he never felt any better and shrugged off the concern in his mind and went about his daily life. 1 week later, however, everyone in the restaurant stood in shock as they witnessed the young man sneeze a glob of acid out of his nose. Not a single soul said another word that night. About a month later, many other cases began to surface of other individuals experiencing changes in their bodies, height, and overall appearances. This new craze soon led to the creation of two rivaling organizations. There are those who fight for an honest, kind, and open world for all to feel comfortable in. This is the Government of Heroes, the Organization of Justice. And there are those who wish to disrupt society and build a utopia of freedom and anarchy, free from rules. This is the villainous enterprise, the Legion of Villainy. Because of the rising villain cases and wanting to avoid casualties, the world's police department has decided to replace human police with androids. All these events started a seemingly never-ending conflict between good and evil. For years, these two factions have been waging war with each other to see who will prevail and rise to the top with absolute power.
That's right, run like rats! For generations, we, the clan of the Easter Rabbits, have delivered eggs to all of your snot-nosed brats. And did we get a single thank you for our efforts? No, of course not. So how about this? Instead of chocolate eggs, I'll give you eggs filled with nitric acid. Eh? Who did that? You got a death wish or something?
I did, you overgrown jackrabbit! You're gonna pay for all this!
Oh, who do we have here? A hero?
No, don't even compare me to those jerks. I'm a supervillain.
A supervillain, huh? So you're gonna make me pay for this destruction? Why do I have to waste my time with a yahoo like you?
Because... you eradicated my favorite pizza joint, you bastard! William T. Oxfried, Captain Crusher supervillain.
This is the story of how one young man went from being a small-time crook to a dangerous felon that shook the very foundations of the world. These are the chronicles of
Captain Crusher, Chapter 1, The Insanity Begins! It's hard to believe that it's already been 4 months since I signed up to the Legion of Villainy. I thought this type of lifestyle would bring me thrill. But the only major thing that happened was my fight with that rabbit. Life hasn't been treating me well either. My old home burns down, and I witness my sister's death in the flames. So now, it's just me and my brother, living here just by ourselves. Hey Lawrence, I'm home. Pizza World got destroyed, unfortunately.
Aw, seriously, bro? That place had the best dipping sticks! Lawrence T. Oxfried, William's younger brother.
I know, buddy. It sucks major eggs, but we'll have to make do with this one until the other one gets rebuilt. So, yeah, this is what I do for a living. Go out, cause trouble, come home. I just hope that this career takes off in the future. Maybe that day will come tomorrow, next week, or even the next 10 years. I just wish something interesting would happen soon. Because my grand scheme can't take off when I'm not well known to the public.
Ah, excuse me, gentlemen. You wouldn't happen to know where the nearest hotel is?
Shut up, old man! Get out of my sight before I tear you in half!
Whoa, Toad, calm down. He was only asking a question. You'll have to excuse my friend here. He's been like that ever since some little shit in an orange cape beat up one of our mates. Anyway, if it's a hotel you're looking for, there's a bed and breakfast just down that road. Best hurry indoors now. There are dangerous characters out tonight.
I feel sorry for the bloke who messed with those punks.
Tomorrow, I'll set my latest plan into motion. I've attempted this heist and failed many times, but this time, things will be different. Oh yes, different indeed.